I've said from the beginning, look, we know what is crippling our long-term budget forecast is entitlements. It is. You can look at the amount of entitlement spending as a share of our federal budget around 1960, and it was roughly 38 to 40%. Today, if you take Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, and interest on the debt, that consumes, I want to say, about 65% of our federal budget. Don't PolitiFact me on that, but generalities. Discretionary budget is not where we're going to balance the budget because we have allowed our entitlement programs to grow so far that we have to address entitlement spending before we can balance the budget. Can we do that in 5 years? David, I don't know that we can balance the budget through cuts in 5 years. We balance the budget through economic growth that increases revenue. Economic growth is the only way we can get to a balanced budget in 5 years because Washington has so outspent its means. To retract that quickly simply with cuts, I think, would have a crippling effect on our economy. I can tell you this, it's time, it is far past time, that we recognize the promises that we have made to beneficiaries of our entitlement programs. We say we have made these promises as a government. Listen, I'm a fiscal conservative. Part of being a fiscal conservative is taking responsibility. We have to take responsibility for the promises our government has made to individuals. It is not the individual's fault that they have relied on Washington. So now is the time that we ask Washington to take responsibility and take ownership of the promises it's made. You used the right number. The right number is not $20 trillion. The number is if you take the entire out-year obligation of our entitlement programs, you probably would approach $100 trillion, depending on how you score that. We need to recognize that as debt, put it on our balance sheet, own that debt, set about paying that off, and then turn around and say, for future generations, we have entitlement programs that are unsustainable. And so we do need to address what the future of entitlement programs will be. But we don't do that by changing the rules of the game on beneficiaries that have paid into the system and have been made promises by Washington. We have to continue to protect that.
Thank you.